Yesterday, I went on a date with my woman, and we had a conversation about, oh, what kind of videos should I make? What's the next video? What's the next topic, right? And I feel like I made this kind of video, but maybe I didn't go straight into depth of, what it is to be. So this is about, how do you become a high value man? And it could be subjective, but I think this could be somewhat objective. So let me break this down. So we were talking, and I feel like a lot of people out there, society today, there's a lot of low value women out there. And there's also low value men out there who just, they sit in their rooms all day, they smoke weed, they play games, eat junk food, they don't focus on their health. And I feel like there's a increasing population of those type of people. Low value women who just sleep around, want a sugar daddy, things like that. There's men who, geez, I don't want to censor my channel, but just smoke weed, play games, don't have a job, or they are trying to level themselves up. They have poor health and just watching corn every day, And I feel like as social media increases, as video game industries, push objectives towards us, we start to lose our value. And I know there's a lot of big creators out there who make you a high value man. And I want to be a part of that circle. I want to help you guys be better. And for me to put this list together, I had to reevaluate myself. And you might think, oh, what does he know? I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been on the spectrum of low value, where I just played video games every day. I was watching corn. I was just being a snob. I wasn't working. I wasn't trying to build anything. I just wanted comfort. Where to now, after going into college and, doing sprinting, making sprinting content videos, but now catering my content towards helping men become better. And I find this as the high value part. So what does it mean to be a high value man? And the first part is to be purpose driven. You need to have a purpose. You need to have a drive towards something. Like I said, if you are a gamer who is just playing games, okay, maybe you can be a professional gamer, a streamer, but most men aren't. And they aren't building something tangible, something real, something like a business or a YouTube channel. They're not building anything. And it's just sad to see. And that makes you low value because you're not adding value to society. And for men, a lot of your value comes to what you provide. And if you're not providing any value to society, then society will see you as low value. And with that, you have to stick to your words. Men, they always follow through with what they're going to say. Like when you tell your friend, oh, I'll show up to your birthday party. I'll show up to your opening event. You better stick to it. You're going to say, oh, I'm going to do this work tonight. I'm going to finish this work tonight. I'm going to make sure this is done. I'm going to stick with you until the end. You have to stick to your words. Because if you don't, then no one's going to trust you. Not even yourself. Especially if you tell yourself to do something and you don't, then your body is going to stop trusting your own words. And that's just sad. And a lot of high value men, they also are not seeking comfort. So when I was a low value man, when I was just sitting in my room all day, watching Netflix, binge watching shows, playing video games, eating junk food, watching corn, I was just seeking comfort. And that comfort comes from dopamine. And this is where we see a lot of low value men who are seeking comfort, because social media induces dopamine, cheap dopamine that's quick and it gets you attached. Corn does that as well. And since we have a high rise in both, that is why a lot of men have low value. And when they are stuck in this comfort zone where they just want comfort, they want that dopamine hit because it makes them feel good, it makes them happy, they want comfort. And that takes them away from wanting to build something, be purpose driven. Because in order to be purpose driven, in order to strive towards a goal or to build something, that takes discomfort. And if you're addicted to the comfort, if you're addicted to the dopamine, you won't seek discomfort. You won't want to take the next level, take that risk. And that ties in with, I feel like it was I was going to make a NoFap story, but I feel like this is going to come out before. So this is kind of, say vulnerable. Because I know some of my friends, some of my family members might be watching this video, which I hope they're not, because this is kind of embarrassing, kind of vulnerable. But, back in the days, I was watching corn because I wanted to have dopamine. And a lot of lonely men, I know a lot of men today still do, just because they seek that dopamine and they're lonely. And it feels good, right? But if you want to be high value, you shouldn't be watching this, because you don't have self-control. And I know it's hard too, because it was normalized when you're 12, 13, 14 when you started watching, right? And a lot of high value men out there, they don't watch this because, one, they don't have time to, but two, they know that if they do, then they'll start seeking comfort. They'll start not wanting to take risks. It's a distraction. And we don't want distractions when we're trying to build something. And yeah, just don't watch it. Stop watching it. You'll feel a lot better. You'll feel a lot more presence in the moment. And you'll start valuing things a lot better. But yeah, just don't do it, man. If you want me to make a video about that and on how to I know I made a video on how to desexualize your brain, but if you want a more in-depth video where I'm more vulnerable, if you want story times, I could go do that too. Just leave a comment down below if you want that. But yeah, if you want to become a high value man, you'd always want to learn, And this ties in with being in the comfort zone, because learning makes you uncomfortable, because you're like, damn, I'm not good at doing this thing, and it's taking me a long time to do it, so it's hard and I don't like it. So you have to want to learn a new skill, learn a new language, learn something, be uncomfortable, because life is all about learning. Life is a learning journey. That's what I like to call it. So be part of it, because a lot of high value men are always learning. They're learning about the new markets out there, the new needs, what needs to be done better, because in order to make something better, you have to learn how to make it better. So find something to learn on. For me, I'm trying to speak better in a one-shot take. And I can already tell from my voice, it's shot, just because I haven't done it in a while. And yeah, I want to make my content better. I want to start giving you guys more value that you can use and improve your life instead of just YouTube videos. I'm also learning Japanese, so I hope within the next month I can start finding someone to have conversations in Japanese and start actually practicing. Also with business, like I am always wanting to learn business. Although I am in engineering and we don't take business classes, I want to learn about business because I find it fun and interesting because I like solving problems. But the last thing that you should do if you want to become high value is to have a healthy body. You may see a lot of rich people who are a little chubby, but you need to be healthy. And what I mean by that is, you don't want to be overweight. You want to be going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. You want to be eating, 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time is healthy, 20% is just whatever. Because once you have a good body, you become confident. And when you're more confident in yourself, you start to know and you start to trust yourself that you can do more things, better things, and taking higher risks that give you better rewards. Because if you're like a little chubby, you are drowsy just because you aren't healthy, so you're not strong, you don't have enough energy just because you haven't eaten enough or good nutrients. You're stuck in this like limbo state mentally where you're like, oh, what do I gotta do today? My brain is sluggish. I'm tired. What can I do now? Let me smoke some weed just to make my head feel better, and let's go on the game. Let's see what the boys are up to. Let's go get Wendy's. Let's go get Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. Look, they had a new skin. Let me open this crate. Let me buy this skin. Let me buy this camo. That's what the low value men are doing. They are seeking comfort. They aren't focusing on their body. They aren't trying to be healthy. They aren't purpose driven. They're not focused towards something. They're always watching porn. They're being in their comfort zone. They're simping towards these women who pay for their OF. And they're chasing women just because they don't want to be rejected, So be high value. Look at these low value men, or even if you are a low value man, reevaluate yourself like what I did when I was in that state of being at low value, and then just do the opposite. If you're watching porn, don't. If you're eating junk food every single day, don't. Get it out of your pantry. If you aren't working out, start working out. If you are going to bed at 2 a.m. because you're scrolling on Instagram, then get your phone out of your room. Stop using Instagram. Use Opal like I do, that controls my screen time. Do the opposite of what low value men are doing. Bro, I know you can become higher level. I know a lot of men may feel like they're at low value, so just take these tips, evaluate yourself, and do the opposite of what low value men were, are on this extreme end of the spectrum. Do the opposite of what they're doing, and you'll start to see results. I love you, bro. I really want you to become better. I want you to have success, better success than me. I believe in you. I know you can do it. You may not feel like you can, but you will. And I know you can. I'll talk to you later, bro. Remember to go improve it, and just take care.